That's not for the record, is it?
Well, I've had fun just about every place, you know, and I have to say though that I like the action of the more densely populated areas. I guess that's about it.
I want you to start by, we watched you here in the Hofstra debates, so glad you're back. You campaign on this idea of mad as hell. A lot of people are connecting throughout New York State. As you've traveled, and you said you've been traveling around a lot, where are you getting the better connections? That being upstate, downstate? What side of New York is connecting more to Carl Paladino?
See, I've never put any weight behind upstate, downstate. I look at that as an excuse by politicians for why they don't do their job. Right? There's nothing different. The faces are different of all the people, upstate and downstate. But certainly the look on their faces is the same.
What are you hearing?
People are frustrated, and when you talk about mad as hell, yes, I'm a reflection of the demeanor and the frustration of the people.
But you're mad as hell. You're going to only go for one term as governor. Is one term really enough?
I'm not a politician. I'm doing a special mission here. All right, I'm one of the few people that has the qualities necessary to go in and straighten things out. You probably noticed I'm not intimidatable. All right, I'm not politically correct. I don't want to be. I'm me, and I'm very capable of. I have a very good substantive message, and I think I've illustrated to people that I can deliver.
What part of your message, if any, would you say you regret? Anything you said that may have alienated people?
No, I'm human. I'm like everybody else. I've made some mistakes, you know, and from the perspective of being the first time around, I think I've done pretty good stumbling along through this experience of campaigning.
Speaking of that campaigning that first time around, what is it like to run for public office? How has it changed your life?
I don't think it's going to change my life.
How has it though currently?
Oh, it's a challenge every day. It's a new. What I like about it is there's something new and different every day, and it's like that in my business. I'm a developer, and we always have something new and different every day. We're not doing the same thing all the time, and that's what's engaging for me. The travel is the most difficult part of it. Moving around, it's just that's tiring.
What have you seen that's made you think twice?
What have I seen that's makes me think twice? I have a real problem understanding how J students can go to school and learn objectivity, and then get out there and let editors take advantage of them, all because they've got to hold down their job. You know, there's such a thing as values. I carry an immigrant's values. You know, my dad gave me certain values, and I don't care who is telling me to do something else. I live by those values. And believe me, I've had a number of reporters tell me when I've confronted them, I said, how do you write such garbage? And they tell me that, oh, their editor changed it. Oh, their editor told them to do it. Because they want to keep their jobs. And I think that's sinful.
So would you say the press is a bunch of sellouts?
I think the press, from everything I've experienced, is a very confused vocation today. And I think, and I hope, and I'm sure at Hofstra that your J school here is teaching people, okay, to keep their values and don't let go of those values. Print objectivity, right? When you want to do opinions, you go over to the editorial page, but the front page is not. People don't want that. I mean, you see it just as I was arguing with Liz about the polls. For the press to come out and give credibility to polls that they know are not scientific. They're not credible. Those two jokers, Greenberg and Carroll, that are with Siena and Quinnipiac, those people, there's nothing genuine about them. They're obviously very liberal and very progressive. They obviously support Andrew Cuomo. And then we give them time to get on TV and explain to us that Carl Paladino is down in the dumps. Carl Paladino's falling apart. The people read through that, and then they have less respect for the journalist that's telling them the nonsense. We proved it a month and a half ago. I was down by 1 point. 2 days before the primary, I won by 26 points.
Well, one of the recent polls show you that it says 30 points.
No, the recent poll was 20 points. That's the Quinnipiac poll the other day.
Right. How do you react to that?
How do I answer that? I just say simply, it's garbage.
So you're going to win on Tuesday?
We are definitely winning on Tuesday. See, I'm out there, I'm talking to the people. Andrew's afraid to talk to the people because he can't talk to the issues. He can't talk to Obamacare. He's all for, the progressive movement has to have Obamacare, right? He can't speak for the working man in the state of New York and the burdens he's going to have to carry to support Obamacare.
Last question. You're on a college campus right now. A lot of young people in this country, in this state especially, can't live in New York anymore. Most of them have to leave. Very expensive. What's going to be different from, say, Governor Cuomo to Governor Paladino? How are you going to keep younger people to stay in New York?
Because we're going to take that tax burden and that spending burden that they put on us in this progressive regime that's controlled our government for 30 years. We're going to take that and we're going to reduce it down big time. We're going to restructure this government into a responsive government. We don't have to be first in spending and first in taxes in America. And when we bring those things down, hey, all of a sudden, our little nurturing businesses are going to create jobs. I don't know if I said it to you just now, but in Texas, they don't have an income tax. They don't have a business tax, right? They created 500,000 jobs in the last 2 years. We lost 274,000 jobs just last year. Did I give you an answer?
Not a bad answer.
Yeah,
I have one more, if you don't mind, actually. Thinking about the Hofstra debate. Watched the whole thing. Many people in this room watched it with me as well. That last question they asked, when it said about your position on gay marriage. And I was watching your facial expression because I saw how you wanted to try to explain yourself.
I didn't realize that they were sticking a yes/no answer in. That was not the format. The format was bad enough, okay? You get 1 minute after the people there, all they had to get was sound bites out of it. But I was shocked that they were going to take a one-word answer. And yes, I gave it. You see, where we were positioned, McMillan and I at the end, and your moderator came up and apologized afterwards because we couldn't hear him. Right? We couldn't. Your speakers were all pointing out.
That was News 12, not Hofstra.
Pardon?
That was News 12, not Hofstra.
Well, whoever did it, the speakers were pointing out, and we were getting back heavy bass. We could not hear the questions. So I'm sitting there asking McMillan, what did he just say? And McMillan, he said, I don't know, I don't have a clue, you know. And then the question came to me, and I thought, you know, it had to do with gay marriage, so I'm ready to answer as part of the format that they had, that 1 minute answer. But no, the guy just wanted a yes/no. That was improper. It was highly improper. The whole format was improper. I mean, I think it was right to have 7 people up there. Instead of 8 questions, maybe they can only get 4 in, but at least get 4 in, all right, that people can honestly answer.
Last question now, I promise. We promise. What are you doing for these next few days for election day?
What am I doing? We're going to keep going here. We're going to be we're traveling tonight up to the Hudson and up to Albany, and then we're going to spend some time there, and then we're going home for an event in Buffalo tomorrow night, and then we're back out again on Saturday morning. Saturday and Sunday we're traveling, and then Monday back to Buffalo.
Tuesday you're going to win.
Oh, for sure we're going to win. You want to come to Buffalo and
I'm sending
bring
people
all
up
these
there.
guys with you, and we'll. Anybody from Buffalo here?
No, I don't think so.
We are going to Buffalo.
We are sending people.
Actually, I got this guy.
Thank you. I appreciate it. We're going to hear from you.